So here's another, little tale I got to tell you about false claiming. I'm hanging out somewhere about West LA somewhere, and I run into this dude. Did some business with this dude, and he claimed he was off this set, whatever, you know. But long about time, I'm knowing this fool. He don't seem to be off no hood. And long about times, I told him, I said, hey, check this out, homeboy, man. I don't think you from that set, man. You should stop saying that. But he went hard and doubled down. Next time I saw him, he's all whoop-de-wop, throwing up set, this and that and shit. And I told him again, I said, hey, check it out, man. I know a couple of cats from over there, man. You should stop claiming that, man. You're going to get yourself in trouble. And he kind of disrespected me and not listened to my advice right there. So I'm like, oh, all right, you know. So I went back to my homeboy from that set and I told him, hey, check this out. There's this cat over here from your set, man. I need you to, handle your business, do what you want to do. But he's claiming y'all set. I didn't know what was going to happen about it, but that's just how you do. You got to let motherfuckers know what's cracking. And so I told him about this shit. A few days later, I'm in that same neighborhood talking to another homeboy, and this false claimer walks over. And we're talking like whoop-de-whoop. I'd forgotten everything about it, I did what I had to do, It ain't my set anyway. I ain't worried about it. But this other dude I told he was false claiming rides up at the same time and bangs on this fool. He said, hey, check this out, dog. Blah, 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 blah. Where you from? He told him, he said, you ain't from there. It goes back and forth. And so the false claimer comes off the sidewalk at this homeboy and runs up on him, and he turns around and leaves. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of weird. The real one is running from the fake one. Whatever. Less than 2 minutes later, he comes back. And he says, try that shit now, homeboy. And this false claimer, this lame dude, runs at him again. He dropped the bike. And I'm standing there with another dude, Bill. I could say his name because he's a white boy. Me and Bill were against the thing just watching this shit occur. But this time when this false claimer runs out at this cat, he jumps off his bike. And I was standing like right to the left of the dude that was about to catch the action. And so I looked down and I saw this cat pull out what was looked like a foot-long screwdriver. Whop, whop, right to the fucking midsection, right there while I'm watching. And then he stepped back, and this cat that was false claiming stepped back and bent over, and he said, nigga, you stabbed me. And this cuz said, you're motherfucking right, I did, and left. And I'm like, God damn, man, I guess that's life in LA. Now, because this dude was foul in the first place, I was just standing there. This nigga started leaking, not too much. That's how I knew it was bad, because he wasn't bleeding that much. And I saw the length of that shiv that went in this nigga. So I'm like, oh, shit. This motherfucker ain't going to be good at all. So, Bill jumps up, the white boy jumps up and starts helping him up the street. Grabbed his phone out of his hand and called the ambulance. Ambulance came. I was there to do business. I was kind of stuck because I ain't had my ride right there. I came with Bill to do some business with Bill. But Bill's fucked with a homeboy up the street, and then the cops come. I'm like, oh, damn. So I had to go and put the heater in Bill's car. I snuck off to put the heater in Bill's car and came back. And as soon as I come back, I see Bill telling everything. This nigga was singing like Whitney motherfucking Houston. I'm like, oh, damn, and I got to ride in the car with this dude. Homeboy just ratted out the dude from the set what had just stabbed this dude. Man. Cops come over to me. And cops, a gangbang looking nigga. I ain't, a Crip looking nigga. They just looked at me and kind of ran through the fucking scenario and said, oh, did you see anything? No, all right, and walked away. So we gets in the car. And I said, hey, Bill, dog, What the fuck, homeboy? You told I heard you say this cat's name, dog. And he said, well, I just wanted to, to be straight. The guy was there. I wanted to help out. I said, Bob, I'd rather Bill. You sat through the whole scenario and saw what was going on. But this motherfucker don't understand gang. So I'm riding in the car with a snitch because I got my heater in there and I'm way across town. I said, hey, man, take me to, I can't get out the car. I had to have this nigga take me home, nigga. I can't be walking around L.A. with a heater on me. I said, so when he dropped me off, I said, hey, man, you might want to stay out the way for a minute, man, but don't talk to cops like that, man. When you saw, you're a white boy, just for your future information, dog. You just fucking, I said, well, I can't really tell you what I told him because it wouldn't be legal what I told him. But I basically said to the point that what you did was wrong. Undoing it, I don't know. That's not what I said, but that's what I'm saying now. He snitched on a motherfucking nigga right there. And I told the man, I don't think you want to go to court on that shit because I may not talk to you in the cops, but I'm going to talk to these niggas. I have to. And I'll have to tell these niggas everything I know about you, where you live, everything else, man. I ain't going to hurt you, but that's just how it goes. So if you with somebody is kind of grimy, man, and the cops come around, just tell them you didn't see shit. It's the best way to stay out the way, And that's just a little story I thought of, because a lot of motherfuckers be running around. You want to run around with these gangbangers. Something happens, man. You're involved in that shit. And these motherfuckers is about to get unstuck out that situation any way they can. You heard me? So don't think that you're special or that the cops are gonna protect you, because the cops don't give a shit. They just want to close the fucking case. You heard me? They don't care about you. They don't care. They ain't gonna post security outside your house. Do what you want to do. I'm not here advising anybody to do anything. I'm just here telling stories. But I see all this other shit online talking gangster shit, but it ain't talking no gangster shit. This is a real story. Oh, by the way, this dude was in the hospital for a month and a half. He almost died. Turns out he punctured his fucking spleen. And from what I know about internal type of situations, that your spleen can poison, it poisons your whole internals. So that dude almost died because he is claiming to be off a set he wasn't from. And when he was advised to stop doing that, he came at me like, I'm like, dude, calm down, dude. I ain't involved, dog. But I'm just telling you, man, it ain't. He kept going because it's a measure of safety to be off a set. But if you didn't earn that safety, you sure as fuck ain't gonna have it, man. So, just be who you are and know your surroundings and know who you're hanging out with. And that's from OG Green motherfucking Machine. And I'm out in a motherfucking nigga.